We used to think that prices in Spain were really cheap. I'm going to show you supermarket prices today so you can compare them before you come on holiday. Okay, the first one I'm going to look at is Kellogg's cornflakes. €3 for a box of Kellogg's cornflakes. $3.65 for Kellogg's Cocoa Pops Rice Krispies thing. Now this one's interesting. Milk, $1.15 for milk. Right, next up is kitchen roll, $2.30 for kitchen roll for a 3-pack of kitchen roll. Toilet roll, $3.55 for 2468 toilet roll. Or you can go really luxury toilet roll, €4.50 for 246 12-pack. So I'm trying to pick out some stuff that you maybe get back home in the UK supermarket. So I do expect Spain to win this one. Tanqueray London Gin, $13.95. Bottle of Jägermeister, $14.25. Obviously it wins on wine, the price of wine all day long. I mean, $1.35 for a bottle of wine. $2.35, $1.95, $5.95 for that wine. Let's get on to the bigger brands. Coca-Cola, zero sugar, €3.80 for a twin pack. And there is the price of your normal bottles of Coca-Cola. Okay, so there is frozen chips, and they are €3.10 for a 2 kilo pack of frozen chips. You've then got sweet potato chips, which is $2.65. Right, let's get on to the healthy selection. You have a bag of carrots, 1 kilo of carrots, 85 cents. Right, a pack of little gem lettuce. Okay, your little gem lettuce, and they are, what price are they? €1.05. €1.05 for 3 little gem lettuce. So next up is a pack of 6 natural Greek yogurt, and that is $1.55. Okay, let's look at the bread now. So there's wholemeal bread for a loaf, 90 cents for a loaf. You don't really get as much Warburtons and stuff back home, so it's hard to compare the prices. Brioche buns, €1.10 for 2 brioche buns. What's that? I don't know if that's good value for money. And then let's look at the price of jams. So there's $1.55 for jam. Apricot jam, $1.65, $1.45. There's more strawberry jam, raspberry jam, $2.60. Blueberry, $2.10. And then when you look at the price of honey. So tell me how those prices compare to the supermarkets near you. Next up is fuel. Let's get today's price of petrol and diesel. So before we go, 80 cents for a tin of Mercadona own tomatoes. They tend not to do any other type of tomatoes. Is that good value for money? See, the thing is when we first moved to Spain, you could fill a trolley, and it would cost around 50 euros maybe. Now to fill the same trolley, you're looking, I mean, it's a small trolleys in Mercadona. The same trolleys, you're probably looking at 80, 90 euros now. Now this is where it gets really interesting, because if you remember, I did a video last week where we compared the fuel prices. I'm back at the same petrol station that I was at then. If you remember, the petrol prices and diesel prices were ridiculous. Since then, Pedro Sanchez, the Prime Minister of Spain, has said that he was going to reduce fuel prices at the pump by taking VAT from 21% down to 10%. Let's have a look and see the petrol prices and the diesel prices at the pump today. So the big shock, well, is it a big shock? Because they have come down around about, just about 18 cents. As you can see up there, the diesel one that was at €2 is now down to 1.82. The other diesel was at 1.85. And then you get down to the fuel, which is 1.60. Now this is an expensive Repsol garage, and you can get it cheaper down at Plain Oil. And this is one of the petrol stations just outside town. Now, next up, I'm going to try a different supermarket to see if the prices are any cheaper. Now remember, I am videoing this down in the Costa del Sol, so there will be variations throughout the country. And Costa Blanca might be slightly cheaper, regards to the fuel and stuff. And you wouldn't expect too much variations when it comes to the supermarket prices. But if you're in the supermarket and you remember this video, jump on, have a look at the prices that we have looked at Mercadona and compare them to your supermarket. So I thought I need to make this a bit more easier for you to compare, so I have came to Lidl. Right, here we go, Granny Smith apples. $2.15 per kilo for Granny Smith apples. Golden apples, get them back home, $1.99 per kilo. 62 cents for that one, and there's another one at 49 cents. No more chance of getting white bread in here. 1.15. Bimbo, trying to see, there's no UK brands, that's the hard thing. Let's have a look at burgers. Yes, burgers, for 4 burgers it is 79 cents. Here's an easy one, plain burger brioche buns, $1.79 for 4. Let's double check the milk price in here also. So the milk in here is $1.15 also. Right, let's get the price of some frozen pizzas. There's a tuna pizza, $4.39. Special pizza, it's got salami on it. That is $4.39 for that pizza. $3.35 for a cheese pizza there. Now there's Dr. Octair Restaurante pizzas, $4.15 for his pizzas. $3.99 for a stuffed crust, Alfredo stuffed crust pizza, €3.99. Mozzarella sticks, $3.89. Okay, coffee. This is always one that's always more expensive, isn't it? $8.99 for Nescafe. Oomph. $8.50 for Nescafe Classic. 2 brands that you'll be able to get anywhere. To check out the prices. Coffee pods, they're all the rage, aren't they? So there is a Cortado, $1.89. Jesus, look at the Nescafe. Seriously, that's just seriously expensive, isn't it? Especially when you get decent coffee out of the shops, out of a cafe. Now here's an easy one, because you get these absolutely everywhere. And that is $1.99. Now the big one, olive oil. Right, so this is extra virgin olive oil, $4.95. Just see, there's another one at $4.44. There's another one at $5.55. That's your sort of standard size, and there's an extra virgin one, €14.40 for that one. Wow, $14.40. And then the one underneath it has security tags on it. Olive oil with security tags on it. Jeez, who'd have thought, eh? So I've got to pick out some beers that are similar to the UK. You've got your Amstel, which is $7.74 for a pack. And you've got Cruz Campo, you've got Heineken, $1.92. No, it's not. The Heineken's $3.95, sorry. $3.95 for the Heineken. And the Amstel is $1.15 a tin. Right, so salad of the house, ensaladilla de casa, $1.99. Above that, you've got a Caesar salad, which is $2.25 for that Caesar salad. You've got a Caesar salad light, which is $2.69. Weirdly enough, bit more expensive, strangely. You've got one at $2.45, the California rustic salad, which has got pasta on it. That is $2.65. Texas wraps are $2.65, and egg salad is $2.99. Your bag of mixed lettuce leaves is $1.19.